Welcome people, welcome. Arthur's hammer. This house was built in 1800, so if you take a look at this brick, I mean, I hope it doesn't fall down. Gorgeous. Whoa, take a look, come into my crib. This is MTV Cribs, but it's like the shithole Cribs, you know, when you don't watch, like on Dave or something, this shit ain't on MTV. So if you walk in, we have the kitchen. So, not the lowest ceiling, not the highest, we're gonna have 6 spotlights in here. I would expose this, but new brick, you know, it's been painted, it's been done, you know, it's just, this is not worth it. But, we discovered this, which is really nice. Because once we reveal it on this side, from here, by taking this out, it's going to have a really cute, you know, shape. But, importantly, there's not going to be any wall units in here. Because as you can see, it's a little bit doit. So, we're going to have shelves along here, maybe even made from the worktop, or the kind of oak effect worktop we're probably going to go for. And that's where you can hang your basil and all your herbs, your oregano and all that shit. And the kitchen is going to be a standard galley kitchen, so 1,000 unit, 500 unit. Probably 500 oven, hob, extractor, 500. And you know, we need to think about how to use that space effectively there. Whether it's some sort of custom unit or something in there, but hey, any ideas, put it in the comments. As you can see, this wallpaper hasn't been taken off. I did pay for it to be taken off, but I'll just do it myself. And this is all coming off. Now, it's interesting in these old houses, because you look behind, if you zoom in a bit closer, if you look behind this, you haven't, weird, you know, it looks like cement, it looks like the old, you know, plaster type. You just don't bloody know, right? You just don't know. That was good fun. So yeah, this needs to be stripped as well for the nice kind of cupboard area there. As you can see, there's a log burner here. Now this adds a lot of value. Oh, big up Full Image if you need a good videographer who's not videoing right now. The quality would be better if he was. My dad is a videographer. This log burner adds a little bit of value. Why is it in the kitchen? Well, because the strip out lads decided to take it from all the way in there, all the way out there, leave it out overnight. Oh, I forgot to put it back in. Well, it's good thing you didn't chuck it in the skip, is it? So, I had to carry it back in. Hot water system, state of the art. No questions asked. Now, that stopcock is actually for next door. So, if they have a flood, they'll be flooding their arse in here to turn it off. Anyways, old houses, right? Fun times. We're getting new, we're getting new windows. We're getting new windows. Now if we come around here, yeah, this needs to go, but here is where the fridge would be. Hi, open me, I have food. And then the freezer. And here would be the washing machine, all that adulty stuff. This, oh god, this probably needs to come down as well, but not bloody right now, my goggles on. Anyways, if you see this mess here, yeah, during construction, this wall was blown. So you can kind of make it out here, that it's kind of a bit sort of, yeah, it's blown, that's the only way to describe it. Now, as you can see, this looks like a fucking builder's skip full of shit that they just thought, oh, when we're building a wall, why don't we just chuck in everything that we can find? Oh, you got a pebble, Andy, oh, chuck it in. And obviously, to my horror, nothing scares me anymore, let's be honest, you've seen all the shit I've had. This is a wall, that's how we do walls around here, so yeah, nothing to see here. But this, you know, up to here, needs to come off. Oh, Lord, you ready for this? Oh, satisfaction. Breaking stuff is really fun. If you want me to break stuff at your refurbs, I will come for free. No, I'll come for Nando's. So yeah, I don't know what the hell's going on here with these bricks and these wood and shit. But anyways, I'm gonna stop destroying that. That needs to be picked up by the strip out, guys. I'm good at making mess, not picking it up. And the camerawoman would agree. So if we look around us, this is the dining room lounge first room, you know. Decent space. Nice Georgian style windows, which will be replaced with double glaze in the same style. The guy's actually coming pretty soon, I think. This is going to be ripped out, this is wood, just to create a nice open space. We'll either leave it empty or we'll put some cupboards in. You know, we'll see how we feel. This old, I think it's metal iron stove, is being taken out. We may, you can see this is quite a hench old fireplace. Old brick, older brick, new brick. We might try and take it out and restore it. At the same time, you know, we take that out and just board it and keep it nice and flat or with a slight indent, because, you know, the brickwork, as you can see, is total shite. So that can't really stay. Nice solid concrete floor though. who knows, it's a damp course. Stairs, just as we go up there, just, yeah, obviously that's the kind of level of carpentry we're talking about. Got some silicone in there, or some sort of thing. So that's good. There's pipes in here, so at some point it would have had some sort of indirect cylinder perhaps, or maybe the Fortic tank does it, but there's no radiators, and as you can see, they're being sheared. Also, for reference, this is the joist. You can kind of see it's been repaired, but not very well. So we're going to need some new joists in there, which is going to be expensive. So if we come through here, mind your head, for me this is the kind of game-changing room. This is the one where I think they're going to walk in and really picture their lives here, you know, or the rest of their lives. There was a stud wall here, see, stud making a wall. And yeah, we removed it, and it actually made a humongous difference. Like, if you came here before, this feels like a totally different room. And we took this ceiling down, the nails need to come out, and these white ones are very difficult to come out. We should have maybe left it up, but anyways, I should have just boarded it. But anyways, there we go, it's done. These joists are in good condition, but it makes the electrician's life a lot easier instead of having to cut holes and get through shit. So you're kind of like, your electrician says, we're going to destroy stuff, you want to just take the ceiling down, but then you're like, yeah, I'm going to have to pay a plasterer to reboard, you know, so it's one of those things, you're always constantly finding someone and managing trades with each other. This is the door to next door, rhymes. As you can see, it's just ply. So we're probably going to acoustic soundboard that, maybe brick it up, I don't know. If we look around here, I mean, this would make a nice exposed brickwork, I think. But this is the skirting board, which I actually took off, yep. I was on the tools again, because I think this has some rising damp in it, pending investigation. Obviously the mortar's like falling out anyway. But this is the old 200-year-old brick, and wow. I mean, the brick is literally falling. I mean, that's not good. This was blown, like I've mentioned before, so I had to hack it off just now. Got the damp meter to check as well. Electrics are going to come back in this spot as well. Obviously take all the trunking off and all the bullshit. As you can see there, I mean, look, it's got grey wires, so it's like, you know, it's practically a new-ish installation. This is not a classically old one. Chimney breast, and this is where a log burner would have been if I didn't let it get moved. Now, as you can see, it's got really nice old brick. The chances of it exposing, given that this is some of the best plaster in the house, are minimal. But if we look at the rear garden, it's a bit of a funky house. Funky house! And it's a lovely day, lovely. This is the rear garden, so there'll be a fence just to the left of the camera. I mowed this myself again, Tej on tools, Tej on tools. Nice smell of birds and nectar and all that sweet stuff. These are actually weeds, but I spoke to the neighbour and I left them because they help bees pollinate. So I thought, what's the point of, you know, getting rid of them now? It doesn't make any sense. And this is lovely. Can you hear that? So we're actually in the middle of a kind of village-y, very, very, very small town, but it sounds like we're in the middle of the countryside, which is lovely. I mean, we are macro, we are in the middle of the countryside, but on a micro level, we're not. So if we come back in here, and we take a look at the bathroom, mind your head. If we come in, this at one point was painted brick. As you can see, this is layers of paint. It was painted green. Yeah, listen, people had style, I suppose, back in the day, or maybe it was stylish. It since was boarded and put, you know that wooden cladding you get? We took that shit off. We're going to keep the insulation in, obviously put some in here, don't know where that's gone, they just thought let's miss a spot. And, oh, they put a bit of, oh dear, yep. And get splinters, hands are too soft for that. We're going to put moisture boards here, skim it, paint it, jobs are good. Over here is where you're potentially going to find issue, because we need to put, this is normal plasterboard, they didn't use moisture board or anything, right? Normal plasterboard. We are going to use hardy backer boards. That's what you're supposed to use for tiling, or like ready boards or elements. Depends how crazy you want to go. But hardy, James Hardy, we cool. That is obviously going to bring the wall out a little bit. So potentially when measuring a bath, you need to measure it after you've boarded it. Or else you're doing some weird like fitting in shit. This is the, you know, door, well, side of the cupboard, but it's basically effed. So we're going to redo that. This is the basin, this is the toilet, obviously all being redone. They're very dutty, to put it technically. The pipes haven't been capped. Not sure wireless strip out, lads. Couldn't put a £1 cap on it, but there we go, tradesman. And we have a waste pipe. It's interesting, they've got the kind of washing machine thing there, weird. That grey waste pipe, which just looks, yeah, it doesn't look like it's going to work much, is to get the water out from the basin. Now, this is hollow, right? And it's hollow a fair distance, but it could just be battened. So I'm not sure if we're going to take it off or if we're going to leave it. So if we come through here,